Hey everyone, it's Brandy, and you're watching Abstract Crafter. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and a full review of some Christmas cards I found on AliExpress. So if you want to see what they look like, what I thought, stay tuned, and we'll get right into that. So today we're not only doing an unboxing, unbagging, we're also going to be doing a full review. So the way that this is going to work is we're going to unbox, we're going to inspect, we're going to look over everything. I'll give you all the details that I normally would with an unboxing. I will end the clip. I will complete these, maybe even do one on camera. I haven't decided yet. And then we'll come back and see what they look like completed. I haven't seen that yet. It might not say it's not out there. I just haven't seen it myself yet. So, and let's get into it and see what I got. So there's been a plethora of Christmas cards that I've seen advertised. The ones I got in particular are different than the ones I've seen advertised because I had no interest in those ones because I'm not into the cartoony aspect, I guess. So before I show you what I got, I want to say that I got this off huacan, as the title probably suggested, and there was 4 different packs that you could choose from. So the first, 5. So the first 3 were 4 packs. One was all Santas, and I'll insert a picture of that right here. The second was a mixture of the cartoony kind, of which I have seen. To be fair, I've only seen 2, one from Gwen, one from Fruitini, Gwen being everything Gwenny. So I've seen those, and while they're cute, they're not my aesthetic. So here I'll insert a picture of those. And then we have mine, which I'll wait to put a picture in of. There is a Santa and the cartoony mix right here. And then there is a series of all 12, which I will insert after I show you these. So the first 2 packs, the all Santa and the cartoony mix, are both $9.38. The Santa mixed with the cartoony ones are $18.17, so you save a few coins there. And then the pack I got was $9.76, and you'll see why. It's a little bit different. And then for the full set of 12, it's $23.46. But you can use a $1 off coupon for the first 3, and then a $2 off coupon for the second 2, so that makes them incredibly cheaper. So, let's get into it. And I can see that they're already folded on the corner. So now I'm going to show you these. I'll insert a picture and then we'll look at the diamonds because they're a little bit different, and I'm very pissed off. Very. Look at this. That is ridiculous. They're super folded. I might be able to fix it. Okay, so here is the first one, and obviously it's Santa, and he's carrying presents and toys. And the inside obviously looks like this. I don't know why the 2 and the address is on the inside. I don't know if you're supposed to actually have it like this. I don't know. That's so weird. But then again, different countries do different things. So here is the second one. It is obviously bells. And I just want to disclaim, I celebrate Christmas. I have all the respect in the world for every holiday that is celebrated. So I am most likely always going to slip and say Christmas versus holiday. So just please forgive me and know that it is meant not to be disrespectful at all. And like I said, I love all holidays. I respect all religions and everything. See, so I'm led to believe that they do fold in like this, which is so weird. Okay, so there's the bells, and then this is the inside of this one. Okay. And the hint is probably coming over there with why I chose this one. Oh, that just irritates me that they're bent like this. You don't want your cards like that. Anyway, so obviously we have a Christmas tree next. And the inside is the same as this one, just a different color and border. I don't really know which way they should go, because the way that they're pre-folded leads me to believe that they should look like this. But that makes no sense. This looks like it should be, I don't know. Anyway, I'm guessing that Rudolph here is going to be the same as Santa's inside. So let's see. I want to refresh on that. Snowman. Okay. Try to straighten up them corners. Yep. Snowman with just a little bit of a different color. So these are the 4. And let's put them up here. And of course you do get your envelopes with these kits as well. So now I'll insert the 2 pictures that I didn't show you to begin with. So here is the picture of mine. Okay, and now this is the complete 12 pack, which includes the 4 that you see here and the other 2 that I showed you. Or other 2 that I showed you. So yeah, I mean, it gets a little bit cheaper the more you buy, plus with the coupons. So, the thing that is kind of annoying is you get 4 kits. I don't know if it's only annoying, I guess, because I have so many, but, I mean, it's still nice, because what if 4 different people were working on it, I guess, and I don't know why I keep trying to hide these, because you've probably already seen why I bought these. I just want to get the toolkits out, and they're just a standard baggies, tray, wax, tip, because these none of these will probably take all that long. So, and again, now they do come with just plain white envelopes, which is perfectly fine, because at least you know you're getting ones that fit. So, I don't think we need to look at those. Those are actually in a heck of a lot better shape than the cards are. So, alright, let's pull these out one at a time. And this is how the diamonds come. Obviously, I bought this kit because they're crystals. It's the only one that's crystals, and that is also why it is a few dollars more. Now, when we talk about shipping for these guys, we'll do that as I open. And I ordered these October 21st. And then they shipped out October 24th? I forgot to look at that, but I'll put it on the screen. So whatever day that I ordered it should be flashing now. I didn't receive them again until the 11/21, which really isn't that bad. It's 31 days total. That's not a terrible amount of time to wait. No, 30 days. 31 days. Whatever the screen says is accurate. Don't listen to my words. Read my screen. But the weird thing is that on October 25th, there is just no movement. Well, it didn't appear that there was any movement until 11/17 when I got notification that they were in San Francisco. So it only took from the 17th to the 21st to actually arrive to me once it hit the States. But I'm guessing that because of the type of mailer, they probably didn't have, like, checking available, like, to check in. So, anyway, I'm kind of prolonging this. Let's get on with it, Brandy. So, these are the diamonds for Rudolph there, and I will show you all the different packs, even though they're mostly going to be the same. And it's really cute because they do all have their own little itty-bitty, teeny-tiny inventory sheet. So, obviously, Rudolph has 7 colors. Let's put that down here. And he does have special diamonds. Not all of them do, I don't think. Oh, no, all of them do. But it looks like they're the same special diamonds. So, for Rudolph in particular, we get these cute little ones, which are HK10. And then they get stars, and all of them should have these stars. Maybe, I don't know if they're all gold. I think they are. And then you get these really pretty. These are like a gold iridescent, and I just realized that I should autofocus this so that it doesn't, it's so bright, it's hard for my camera. So let's go back a second. There's our stars. And there's these ones, which are little teardrops that look like diamonds. Now these are gold iridescent. I have the silver iridescent, but not this color. And as you can see already, there's some reds scattered through here. They're also in here, so I don't know what happened there. But then we get our yellow, we get some red, orange. That's more red, that's more orange, because red is right here, and then just the standard diamond color. So you can see where all of these are going to go. The special ones go along the outside here, and then all of the rest go on Rudolph himself. Oops. Sorry about the focus. So again, they go on the border, and then on Rudolph himself, and then they're sprinkled throughout, like there's little snowflakes in the air, and I'm guessing that's where their teardrops go. I'm guessing because I can see the shape. So there's that kit, and I'm guessing none of them are going to have more than maybe 10, I don't know for sure. So those are those diamonds. I'm just going to, whatever I grab out is the one that we'll look at. Alright, Santa. So here is Santa. And I love these little tiny inventory sheets. You have no idea. I'm probably going to keep them because I'm that weird. So Santa, even though he looks very colorful, he only has 6 colors. Here's his inventory. And the diamonds should... Oh, okay. So they're not giving me the diamond DMC colors on here. It's just telling me that it's HK10. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh. Oh well, what are you going to do? That is a bummer, though. At least the diamonds are labeled for where they go. And HK12, that's the only one that has its sticker on it. The rest of them don't. So it's a good thing that they have the picture. So for dear old Kris Kringle, let's autofocus on that so it stays. We have just the standard diamond, which is most likely going to go in his beard and the trim of his clothes. And then we have our red. Sorry, getting off camera there. We have yellow, we have green, we have those beautiful gold iridescents, and the stars for the border. So, who's next? Oh, that is such a bummer that I don't have DMCs for those. Oh, well, let it go, Brandy, let it go. So next we have, oh good, Christmas tree. So here is our Christmas tree, and this obviously has 5 colors. And so when I come back with this, I will have all of these completed, and that way you can see what they look like. And to me, these ones were the least, I liked these the best because they weren't as cartoony as the first two. Even the Santa of the first one was a little more cartoony. I mean, they're all cartoony. But, I don't know, I've always been more traditional when it comes to my Christmas cards. And so, there's that. Very simplistic. I love the very simple charts for these. Okay, so now this one, it looks like it's just the tree colors. Let's focus on that. Stop shaking. So we get 2 colors of green here, and then we get, it goes right into the stars, oops, and I should have, sorry, green, dark green, light green, our stars, and then the gold iridescent, but it also has the silver iridescent ones. Sorry, I just got quiet. I heard some noise outside, so I started listening. Alright, and finally, let's take a look at the bells. And get my scissors out of the way. Turn that autofocus off. Sorry, I do forget to do that. So, here is our bells. And this has the most colors with 9 colors. So, And obviously, I'm not going to be, these aren't going to have a score or anything like that. They are or they aren't. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to really go into detail about. You know, it's more for fun. It's more for a comprehensive overview. Alright, so right off the bat, we have number 8 in its own little baggie, and those are really pretty. Autofocus. Yeah, those are gorgeous little, I don't even know what shape you would call that. It's kind of like a double-ended teardrop, I guess. And those, I'm trying to see where they even go on the picture, because they're for the bell. I guess I could look at the cute little chart here. So, 8. It's still, oh, Jesus. I'll show it to you when we're all done. And so here is number 9, which is an actual teardrop and not a double-ended teardrop. And those, I'll show you also where they go. So, obviously, like I said, this has got way more colors than the first 3. It's got 9, again. So, red, yellow. Ooh, my God, look at that blue. That is gorgeous. And then our standard silver, our gold iridescent, whoop, our gold stars, and some really bright pinks. So, I'll walk you through really quick on where all the special ones go in all of the kits. So, that have them anyway. So, with the bell, since we're on this one first, you're going to have your special ones up here in this little star pattern. And in the, what do you call that on the bell? I'm not sure. And then obviously all of them are bordered in the special ones. And this one even has a few stars sprinkled around the outside. On the Christmas tree, again, it's the border. And then you can hear Tyrion. Sorry, he's scratching right now. We'll let him finish before I keep talking. You get the baubles in the tree. So the silver iridescent ones will act as ornaments on there. And obviously it's got more. And then on Rudolph, we did talk about it right away. You're getting them in the background. And I think that's it for this one besides the border. And on Santa, I don't believe he had any special ones other than the border. So I'm going to cut this clip off here. And just before we go, I will show you an up close of each one again. And when I come back, you'll be seeing these all completed. I'm hoping that I can get this done soon because we're running out of time to order Christmas cards. So I want you guys to be able to see this since it does take about a month. But you could get them and just save them for next year too. So that's always an option. I know I like to do that. I don't really send out that many cards. I'll probably have one extra after I'm done sending out my cards. So, okay. Hold tight. It'll be a split second for you. It'll probably be a day or two for me. So, when we come back, we'll talk about all of them, my experience, and all of that. So, I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, and we're back. So, it took me probably a good half a day to get these guys finished. I considered doing one on camera, but I was scatterbrained. Let's just be honest, I was scatterbrained, and it roughly took about 2 hours per card, and that depended on distractions. So, not gonna lie, I'm really only happy with 2 of them, but we'll go through them just as a reminder. Here is HK009, HK010, HK011, and HK12. I went through those fast, but we'll go slower when you actually get to see them. So, they should be in order. Just kind of peek to make sure. And I don't think they are. So whatever, we'll be surprised. I think they're actually backwards, so. I did them in order of number. So, like, I did this one with 5 first. Then I did Santa with 6. Rudolph with 7. And the bells with 9. I don't know, I just thought it would be easier that way, and that way I could use the leftovers from the previous one and into the second, and so on and so on. So we'll set those off to the side. So here is what the tree looks like. And I think that this one is my favorite, by far. And I would love the way it turned out. I'll get you a little bit closer so you can see. I do love this border, and of the 4, this is the most unique border with the 2 greens. So all the rest of them are pretty much the same. Maybe one might be different, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. So you can see they utilized the silver or clear iridescent as like baubles, and same with the gold that's on the outside. And I mean, there's not really too much to say about that. Just as a reminder, I decided to make this the cover. Whoa, I don't know if you could hear that loud car outside. If you did, I apologize for that jerk. So, again, the inside. Me and my husband decided that instead of address, it's address. This is like your salutation, and it very well could be after being translated from English. So, the corners being bent, it's really a lot more noticeable on the inside, right there, and on the bottom. And some are worse than others. I did try to smooth it as best as I could. So, there, we'll kind of set that over. We're not going to have as much ultimate room because I lowered my camera. And so, I'm going to do my best to insert some side-by-sides at the end here, but they don't have individual pictures of these on AliExpress. All I'd have to literally take a picture of this. So, they're most likely is not going to be side-by-sides. If there is in the end, then you know that I changed my mind. But, alright, oh yeah, backwards. So then the next one should be Rudolph. And I find him quite ugly. Just not gonna lie. He's made out of orange and yellow and silver. So I just think he's ugly. And my favorite part of this one was actually these things. And when I show you the leftovers, I'll show you something with these. But that's what he ended up looking like. It's kind of busy. And I think the reason that I really dislike these is because they're also snowflakes. And they're just everywhere. I don't know. This is my least favorite one. And you really can only notice that they're orange up close. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute. It kind of works. Most of the time, I think it's just kind of ugly. And so, again, that was this one. Alright, so let's get into the bells, which is my... I'm kind of tied between that one and the tree as far as being my favorites. And so this one has the same border as that one, but it looks a little different because of the colors behind. So you can see this one looks darker and this one looks lighter, but I promise you they're the same. Okay, so yeah, I really like the way that this one turned out. It's a lot more simplistic. You get use of the stars in the background, which you did on the tree as well, but it's not as noticeable. So I do like this one a lot. I love this little thing here. Give you a close-up of that. The colors for me were a little bit weird. I felt like they could have used more colors in there, like maybe thrown an orange in there. And I could have switched them out. I did do that on Santa, and I'll show you where I switched out colors. Typically, I'll wait until after I do the review to switch colors, but because I didn't want to... The glue on this was just, it was stiff and stuck. So it was, they weren't going anywhere once I put them down, especially after sitting overnight. So that's what the bell one, oh, and to go back, that's what the inside of this guy looked like. A little snowman. And see, this was the one that was the worst up in the corners. And for those of you wondering why I didn't just contact Huacan and get replacements, there was no time for that. These took a month, so replacements probably would have taken longer. And so the inside of this one is the raccoon. And the backs are all the same. So obviously these aren't any good for anybody that doesn't celebrate Christmas, since they all say Christmas. So I think that was a missed opportunity on their part. Alright, and this one is my other least favorite one. I don't really like it, but I like it better than I like the orange Rudolph. And so this one, again, it's got the same... Oh my god, I just realized that I didn't even finish the bells. Look at that. I didn't even finish that border. So, it'll be finished. I'm just not gonna film another clip to show you. I don't know how I didn't finish that. Alright. But yeah, so this border is the same as the other two, which I think is another missed opportunity on their part, where as the tree was different and it utilized the main colors, I think that they could have done more of that. And so with this one, I did switch out this color and this color. The black was supposed to be these clear ones here, the silver, and this was supposed to be red, and I thought it would have just kind of looked a little weird, kind of merging in. This one, I don't know, the silver in his beard, I'm not really a huge fan of, but I do like it on his outfit. So that's what that one looks like. And here is his little picture. See, they just show you the canvas without the drills on it, which is why I didn't really think they'd be all that helpful. Alright, so let's take a look at what we get for leftovers. Although this one is the garbage, and this is pretty much all we have left, so, or have of the garbage, and that's not really that much, and that's me being a little bit more picky. If they were missing a little bit of color on the bottom, I just threw them in the garbage. So I obviously had a lot to work with on that. So for some of these, I actually didn't end up needing to open up that. I was able to use leftovers from the previous card. So some of these, like the red, was used, I think, in 3 of the cards. So there's, and these are the smaller bags. They're not full-size baggies. They're my miniature bags. So they're going to look like there's a lot more than normal. I'll transfer them when I put them in permanent storage. So you get a lot of leftover, and I get a rainbow of colors for leftovers too. The orange was only used on 1 of the cards, so it has the least amount. The yellow was used on every card, so we have a lot of those. We have 3 different greens, and you could call this one teal or green, just depends on your view of what green looks like. So yes, you do get a ton, and these are the ones that I'm missing on the bells, so I'll keep those out, obviously. So you get a ton of those. Even putting, there's only going to be about 20 on that card, so just even taking about that much out, you still get a ton left over. Just want to get through the regular colors before we get into the specialty ones. So these are the last 2 colors, the pink and the blue, and these were only used on 1 card as well. See, yeah, you get lots of leftovers. Now this one, and this was on Rudolph here, up in here where these little cute snowflakes are. There's actually 2 different sizes of these in there, and so I separated them out, and it could have just been that they didn't fill the molds properly, but they're obviously different sizes, so I just separated them out for my own personal use. This big one, this big teardrop, was on the bell, and it was down here, and there was only 1 extra left, which is fine. And these ones were on that Christmas tree, and that's all that was left over of that. These 2 here, the eye drop ones, were in this flower over here on the bell, and then these were what was in the border on every picture and on the Christmas tree. Same with the stars. I actually had 2 full bags unopened of these 2 left when I was done. I didn't even need to open them. The reds and the silvers and the yellows also had a full one. So that's that. I didn't score any of these because I didn't really see a need to. If you want these, you're going to have to try to find them on a different site. If I can find them on Amazon. I did see them once. If they're still there, I will link that. You should be able to get them faster if you want them. I don't know about these exact cards, but if I see any of the Christmas cards, I'll link them. You can pay like $20 from AliExpress if you want and get them rushed, but there's still no guarantee that they'll get to you in time. And I don't know, you could get them for next year if you really wanted to. Even though there was 2 of them that I wasn't super happy with, I still think that they turned out really cute. My mom is going to actually use these, and she's happy with all 4 of them. So it really just comes down to preferences as to whether or not they're for you or not. So, I'm hoping next year they come out with something a little bit more full drill. But you also got to remember, the more you put on here, the heavier it's going to be, and then the postage isn't going to be standard either. So, I think that they're well worth the $9-ish that I spent on them. I think at this point now, ordering the 12-pack would have been worth it. It was a fun little day project. It would be fun for kids to do these ones. They're very easy. And for the special drills, I actually ended up using the pick-me-up pen because it has a wider opening on it. It picked up these special drills very easily. I tried using tweezers. That wasn't really working. I tried using just a standard drill pen. That was not even touching them at all. And even so, a lot of this coating came off these big ones, but it didn't seem to affect them at all. They still have. And you gotta remember, you're under my bright lights here. So, as far as sparkle, you do get really beautiful sparkle on them. So, I do recommend them for next year. I do recommend them for a fun little project. This was the only set that I saw in the crystals, which is why I got them. I still think that the ones that were not crystal would have been just as fun, but they just weren't my personal taste or aesthetic, so that's why I didn't get them. But that's all I have for you. Comprehensive review. It's not always going to be a thing where I'm able to do the unboxing and show you the completed project afterwards, so it was nice to be able to do that for a change. So I'll set these all out so you can look at them while I end it. And I think I did not show you the inside of the final one, the bells. So I'll show you that too. Or was it Santa? It was Santa. Santa had a snowman. And his damage was pretty considerable as well. You can see it up there. And in this corner here, I wasn't able to flatten it as much. So, let's set these all out for you. I couldn't tell you how much postage is going to be on these just yet. So, if I get that information, I'll put it in the description box later on. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to be standard. A standard stamp or whatever. So, I'll just spread those babies out for you. So, yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And with that, I will let you go. Have an awesome day. Have fun diamond painting. Have fun crafting. Have fun doing whatever it is that makes you happy. I love you, friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.